Madys I am from Westminster, Maryland, where I'm a hairstylist at the Hair Cuttery.
Hi Maddie.
Hi Kai.
So why are we here today?
We are here filming my Redken artist audition.
Alright, so tell me a little bit more about yourself.
I am from Westminster, Maryland. I am a stylist at the Hair Cuttery, where I'm the salon color specialist.
And why are we doing this video?
I want to be a Redken artist. I want to help people grow their career. I want to help people gain more knowledge about hair color, about hair products.
So you've been doing hair for about 5 years now, is that correct?
Yes.
Who's an inspiration to you?
My mother.
And why your mother?
She has been doing hair for 30 years, and ever since I was little, I just watched her do hair all the time, and I always said to myself, I want to do that. I want to do that.
Is it true that you're the third generation hairstylist in your family? So who started first?
My grandmother. She started, and then it went to my mom, and now to me. In high school, I went to the Career and Tech Center. While I was in high school, I also did hair school. So as soon as I came out of high school, I was licensed, and I went straight into working into a salon. When I was in hair school, we only used Redken products, and immediately fell in love with the color brand. As soon as I graduated, I wanted to further my education and jumped right into all kinds of hair color classes that I could find.
Which classes of Redken are you certified in?
I am certified in Color Authority. I'm a Redken specialist, as well as a Redken color specialist.
And why Redken?
Why Redken? Ever since I was in hair school, ever since I started using Redken, I've always loved the products, the hair color, everything about it. And I've stood behind the brand, and their values as well really align with mine. Live better, earn better, and live best. Their sense of community is just one of the best around, and I would just love to be a part of that.
So Maddie, tell me, what's your next step of goals?
My next step in my career is becoming a Redken artist. I have already completed the Redken Specialist Program, the Redken Authority Program, as well as the Redken Color Specialist test in the Redken Exchange in New York City, which I am so grateful to have that experience. I am not a perfect human, nor am I a perfect stylist, but I promise you every time I will show up and give my 110% best work.
Alright, thank you Maddie for doing this interview with me. Do you have any last words?
Yes, thank you Kai for taking the time to interview me, as well as thank you Redken for watching my video and for the consideration. I hope to hear from you guys very soon. Hi, I am here with my beautiful client, Kimmy. We are going to be doing a full highlight on her today. She is already about a natural level 7, and she likes to be very light blonde ashy tone. It will work out in our favor. We already started out with a pre-art treatment, and then right on top of that we added hair cleansing cream. Rinse that out, and then we rough dried her hair so we can get started on foiling. Today's choice of product will be Redken Flash Lift Lightener, and we are starting out with 2 scoops of that with 2 ounces of peroxide 10 volume. We are going to be starting in the back of Kimmy's head, and then we are going to, as we progress up the head, we are going to be increasing our developer. So Kimmy likes to wear her hair up a lot, so we want to pay close attention to her hairline detail. We will be starting in the back section here with a diagonal back. We always want to make sure our section is no bigger than a pea side. And we are going to do this first section here, and we are going to do a nice weave. Making sure it's in our pea side distance. Picking up our foil. Since this is on a slope here and the round of her head, I like to put a little bit of the lightener just at the top of the foil. So it'll help me glue that in there, make that stick for me. And then I'm going to be having the lightener touch the zone 1 of the regrowth. Holding it with my brush so I can get my hand under there. Using my hand as a stable board. And just feathering down. Making sure not to overlap any of her already lightened hair. And folding. Fold twice. And I like to lock in my foils so that they don't move or slip. And then just keep working around the hairline, taking another diagonal back. Putting my lightener as the glue. Making sure that hair has a lot of tension to hold on the foil. Using my hand as a stable board and just feathering. finish this side and we move on to this next side, I just want to recap what we did. We did just baby lights around the hairline, so when it's very natural and not very chunky when she pulls it up. And then we did baby slices throughout the head since she wants to be very blonde. We want to get maximum coverage. So I chose to do baby slices throughout, and we're going to repeat on this side. section, the top section here. I like to do diagonal back, alternating slice and weave to make sure we get lots of coverage, and it is a very blended grow out and blended results while maintaining that very blonde look. In my slice section here, I want to make sure it's no bigger than a peace sign. So as you can see, I need to drop out that little bit there. Make sure I'm maintaining that so the foils do not slip. I want to make sure I can read something underneath of my section here. So I get full saturation and the lift will be good. I like to use my pointer and my pinky to just flatten that foil out while maintaining tension. Get some lightener on the brush. Hit zone 1. Feather down. And she has a little bit of extra regrowth, so we're going to go into zone 2. Just feather that down and making sure our lightener is saturated on the hair. A hot tip, if your foil slips, what you can do is take your comb and take this lip underneath, fold that back up to the root there, and then secure your foil and move on to your next section. So this subsection will be a weave, still on my diagonal back. Maintaining that peace sign. I like to lift the hair all the way up, placing my foil down, using my pointer and pinky, flatten that out so no lightener gets on the scalp and causes bleed marks. Hit zone 1. And feather down into zone 2. Then whatever I don't lighten, I just like to kick out. And I will continue that up in this triangular section. into her hairline detail. So we will be doing vertical sections just in this hairline detail, giving her that money piece look. We will be taking very small sections, and we will be weaving those out, but doing back to back. And then as I go up the head, I will be continuing my diagonal back, alternating a nice weave and then a slice. And then I will also continue that on the other side. lots of foils. We are going to let her process at room temperature until her hair lifts to about a level pale blonde, and then we will take the foils out and tone. Now that we have fully rinsed really well all of the lightener out of her hair, we are going to go through and shampoo once with extreme shampoo, and then we are going to shampoo once with blondage shampoo. And a treatment we are going to leave on is the Color Extend Blondage Express Anti-Brass before we tone, because we want to neutralize any unwanted pigments before we tone. While her purple mask stays on, I use the extreme shampoo because we did highlight her hair and there's always that risk for damage. So we wanted to add more protein back into the hair, shampooing that out. And then I went back through and did the blondage because we wanted to neutralize any yellow tones, any brassiness before we tone. And then we have the first treatment on of the purple mask before we tone, so it can also act as a pre-tone to her hair. We have now completed the haircut, and I rough dried it to about 80% dry. She lifted really, really well, so we are going to tone with 10P Ivory Pearl with Bonder inside for that extra security, that extra bond building, lay the cuticle flat. And I did 2 ounces of that, and I did 1 ounce of 10T Platinum with a dedicated developer processing solution. And my choice of application is in the bottle, so I'm going to go through and buy quadrants, 4 quadrants, and put it on. It will process at room temperature for 20 minutes. Acidic moisture concentrate. Since we did lighten her hair, there's always that risk of damage, so this is going to help restore, replenish, and moisturize her hair with the 10% glycerin. Today, Kimmy is going home with the Redken Extreme Shampoo and Conditioner line. Since we did lighten her hair and we do it every 8 weeks, we do want to keep her hair as healthy as possible, and with the Extreme, it will add protein. It does have the 3% strength complex in it, so it'll be very good to keep her hair very strong. She'll also be going home with the Color Extend Blondage Shampoo to keep it as bright as possible. I told her to use this 1 to 2 times a week, and her styling product of choice is going to be the Redken Fraser Smith's Rebel Team. She does have curly hair, and she does like to blow it out a lot. To detangle Kimmy's hair, we use the One United with 25 benefits. It helped with shine, it helped detangle, and then we are going to use the Big Blowout. She wants her hair blown out straight today, so I'll take about that much. Grab it through our hands, apply to the mid shafts and ends first, making our way up towards the top. I like to layer my styling products, so another thing I'm going to use on her is the Fraser Smith's Rebel Team. She does struggle with some frizz. We want to make sure we get it as smooth as possible. Again, mid shafts to ends, working our way up to the top. Make sure we get it in there real good. And then one more product I like to do is, since she has a ton of hair, we want to cut down a little bit on drying time, so we're going to use the quick blowout and just spray throughout. is the Shine Flash. This gives it a nice extra smooth feeling, wonderful smell. It makes the hair shiny. I like to sometimes spray it in my hand, rub it together, and do around the hairline. Here is our finished product with my beautiful client, Kimmy. All nice and bright blonde.